Hello there, internets. Welcome to April Fool's Day 2021. And has FDev April fooled us again? I know that I woke up this morning and Mother Nature had fooled us. We thought it was spring. Woke up and it was 28 degrees out. Haha, it's still winter. Silly humans. At any rate, I've just taken my allergy medicine, so bear with any mouth breathing here as I'm stopped up due to allergies and they haven't quite taken effect yet. You may or may not hear the puppy dog barking in the background. But with any rate, let's get on with the video here. As the other thing I did was previously record the audio for this and not realize that my headset was not turned on. Yay me. I have not finished my coffee yet for this morning, so that might have something to do with it. So things that I've noticed after a full day of playing, and playing in air quotes, Elite Dangerous, Odyssey Alpha 1, is this. First off, there's some debate on the fact that there's, in classic FDev style, a lack of tutorial at this point in time for the on-ground mechanics of how everything works out. And that's kind of been the history of Elite Dangerous. Personally, I don't mind. I like games where they throw you into the deep end and then you figure it out yourself. To me, that's part of the fun of games. I understand that there's a contingent of people out there that absolutely despise that. And there's been this argument that Elite Dangerous does not respect my time, or does not respect your time. And I can see where that is a perfectly valid argument, but at the same time, I'm going to say that, different strokes, different folks, that if you're of that opinion, then Elite Dangerous just may not be the game for you. And there are other space titles out there now that may reflect your wants, desires, and circumstances better than Elite Dangerous. No harm, no foul, it is what it is. The other thing that I noticed is that there is a fair amount of jank with the NPCs traveling on foot on the surface of planets. And the Goliath skimmer drone things, they look like they're like slideshows, moving from point to point to point in an unfluid, just kind of pop, 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 instead of smooth motion. Now, some of the other skimmers seem to be smoother, but there's still some jank there. That was something else that I noticed in particular. I did have one crash on Shuttle autopilot, trying to land into a station. The game crashed, not the shuttle crashed. And the other thing that I noticed was that the slow mechanic, or the slow travel mechanic, is something that I think really is going to be discussed at length by a lot of people. The best example I can think of this is one of the Fetch Crest missions that I took from the mission board. I started recording as soon as I started the mission and stopped recording when I ended the mission. And the total amount of time was 55 minutes, easily 2/3 to 3/4 of which was spent in the shuttle, going to the destination 130-some-thousand light seconds away. And people have said it would be nice in the mission descriptions if they told us how far away from the star things were, and I think they started doing that in the main mission board a year or so ago. I could be wrong about that. Again, I have not played Elite Dangerous, Vanilla, or Horizons in a couple of years. At any rate, I have a laundry list of things that I was able to do while traveling in these, or using the slow travel mechanic in the shuttles from destination to destination. Those include laundry, mow the yard, take the dog out and let him play with our neighbor's dog behind us in their fenced-in backyard. Collect said dog half an hour later. Be on hold with Spectrum Internet's customer service to see if they did in fact disconnect service at my old location, because I was apparently still being billed for this month. And I was able to call them, be on hold, and actually get in contact with their customer service representative before the shuttlecraft actually landed on the surface of the planet. So yes, Charter's, or Spectrum's, customer service hold line offers faster service than Apex shuttles in Elite Dangerous. I don't know what to make of that at this juncture. I'm just saying it is what it is. I was able to do a number of other things. I continued to unpack boxes here in the basement, get things better organized in the basement, and stuff like that while Elite was doing its thing. Which leads me to one more question. This whole AI fast, or I should say slow travel mechanic with the shuttles and stuff, basically is an autopilot. If these shuttles can pick you up, fly you to a destination, and deliver you, there's no reason why our ships shouldn't be able to do that in the game from a technical perspective. Will they be allowed to? I could see FDev coming back and saying, no autopilot in this game. That defeats the purpose of flying your own ship. And we don't want people AFK, blah, blah, blah. Well, prior to this, I could see them saying, yeah, technically we weren't capable of. Well, now you're technically capable of. And people have been AFK farming this game for a long time. In fact, it has developed its unique reputation among video games as being the game you can Netflix and chill and be playing at the same time. This appeals to a certain demographic, not every demographic. And it's something to kind of be aware of. And I think at this point, you know what FDev is delivering, what Elite Dangerous is, and that's what it is. And again, to some people, flying in that shuttle for 20, 25, 30 minutes, whatever it is, to and back, hey, I can catch up on an episode of, I don't know, some half-hour sitcom from 20 years ago that I didn't see, or want to rewatch, or, you know, an episode of Season 2 of The Mandalorian. I don't know which is longer, the shuttle flight or an episode of The Mandalorian, or at least of Season 2. So those are some things to kind of keep an eye on and some thoughts about, and just kind of what I observed. Maybe you have observed something different. If so, let me know in the comment section down below. As I would say always, but as of relatively recently here, the channel's demonetized, so at this point, I don't care. I'm just going to say what the hell I want, and I don't have to keep the video at 15 minutes long. I can go 7 minutes, and pretty much say what I have to say. So until next time, fly safe.